Glory, glory, Tottenham Hotspur. Glory, glory, Tottenham Hotspur. Glory, glory, Tottenham Hotspur. And the Spurs are marching on. Yes. Ooh. Do not tell me what the score is. Don't tell me the ranking. Don't tell me the score. Don't tell me anything. Because I have not watched a game in 2 months because I needed to take a break. Because I get way too obsessed when I am on my soccer binge, so I needed to take a break. But I will continuously support them because guess the fuck what? I'm not a fan. I'm a supporter, bitch. Oh, bitch. There we go. I am a supporter. I'm not a fan. Ew. No, ew. I'm not a fan. No. I'm a supporter, okay? A supporter shows up when the going gets rough, okay? If I was a fan, I'd just show up whenever they won. No, that doesn't mean shit. That doesn't mean anything. You show up when the going gets rough. And they have been having a rough few years. I don't care. I love their grit. I love their family energy. I love each and every one of those players. I love the sportsmanship, the camaraderie. I love Tottenham Hotspur. And if any one of y'all try and come for me, try and come for my team, please don't. Like, just please don't. Like, please just don't do it. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Just talk behind my back. Like, please just don't say it to my face, please. So, yes, I'm a supporter. I'm not a fan. Ew. Don't ever say that word to me. Don't ever. Okay, thank you. But today, I'm going to be, well, I'm going to be ranking my favorite buses. So, to begin, I actually didn't, it's hitting me like, I wrote it down on a Google Doc just to like give me some structure, but it's really like getting to me right now because I haven't really like thought about it in a long time. But the megabus closed in the summertime in August of 2024. And even though I've only known them for a short amount of time, only for like a year, it was the best year. It was, oh my god, $10 bus rides round trip. Oh, I love the megabus, but they shut down in the south. There's no southern facilities. They're only in the north, which makes no fucking sense to me because the north is fucking walkable. Okay, going from New York to Jersey is like everybody does that every single day. It is so common for people. Like, I could be driving for 10 hours and still be in Texas. And you're telling me we don't need the bus? Okay, and on top of that, all the rich bitches live in the north, okay? The poor people live down here. The poor people live in the south, okay? Unless your family has like slave plantations or whatever, or an engineer. But the poor people who need the cheap bus tickets live down here. They live down here, okay? Y'all don't need the buses over there. Like, y'all have the subway. Y'all can literally just walk from state to state. The south, the states are big as fuck. The states are big as fuck, okay? And nobody has a fucking job down here, okay? So, and anyone who tries to argue with me, right, as of, I looked at my phone, there's no fucking date. As of April 4th, 2025, the only jobs on LinkedIn are in the north. Every job down here is for an engineer, bitch. And guess the fuck what? I'm not an engineer. Guess the fuck what? I have a personality. Guess the fuck what? I still have my hair. I'm not an engineer. Okay, thank you. But I miss the megabus so much, and what I miss about it was like a 5-minute walk from my school. It was always on time. Even though creeps who would go on there, they were respectful. And then the bus, it was perfectly fine. You were paying so little money, but you got so much more for so little money. The only reason that you were spending more than $25 on a ticket is if you booked it the day of. Okay, and that's the fuck on you, bitch, okay? I would book my tickets like multiple months in advance, and literally one of my trips was $10. Straight up $10 round trip. Like, literally $10. and they would park so close, or they would stop so close to my house too. It was only like a 10-minute drive from where they stopped to my home, and it was just, ugh, they had so many different times, and they didn't charge you extra for going on a certain time. They only charged you extra if you were going on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which, okay, good, but even then it was only like $20 per round trip. Like, and I get it, that's probably why the megabus closed down. Okay, I get it, but I don't care. No, I don't get it. I'm mad. I understand that that is the reason why it shut down. Am I okay with it? No. Okay, so I'm sad it's gone for the south. So the bitches in the north, y'all better fucking count your days, okay, because it's leaving you too. Next I would say Flixbus. I've been on the Flixbus once and never again. So the reason that I rank it second and not like last is because because you got what you paid for. Like, you straight up, you got what you paid for, kind of. So, like, I was just so used to the kindness of the megabus, that it's like when you see in movies all the time, it's like the guy who's from like this really small town and like really conservative small southern town, and they're so nice to their high school sweetheart, and then if you watch that as a kid, you assume that every guy is gonna be like that. Like, so many girls think that, like, oh my god, my high school sweetheart is the one, and then you get to high school and then you find out that all the guys there are smelly, disgusting, racist, sexist. They're incels, literal incels, and that the only nice guys don't actually exist. And that's what it felt like. The megabus was my nice guy in my movie, okay? And then the Flixbus is reality. So the Flixbus, I had to ask my friend to drive me to it, which was a 20-minute drive. She was very nice. I paid her, okay? I paid her because gas is expensive. So I paid her. She didn't ask for it. She was very nice. But anyways, I paid her. We go there. She walks me in because I'd never been to it before. So many homeless people, and not the nice kind, okay? It's the homeless people who get offended if you offer them like actual like goods instead of just giving them straight up money, or like if you like offer to buy them like McDonald's or like some fast foods, or like, that's it, like, you can't go take me to like fucking Chipotle or something. Like, bitch, you're homeless. Like, you are home. You do not have a home. You live on the street. You live on the street. Your air is the exhaust from the buses, okay? You don't even breathe the same air as me. So what do you mean? Why are you getting offended? Like, what is going on? It was those types of homeless people, not the kind ones, or the normal ones. They were just screaming and yelling at everybody, and it was really whack. And there was only one bus attendant, and he was like gone in and out like all the time. He was never there consistently. And one girl, she was asking about, and they didn't even have like like the TV in which they had the schedule of the buses made no sense compared to the ticket, and it was like broken half the time, and I believe it had like the previous weeks instead of the current week's schedule, so it made like you were confused. Anyways, this girl asks, she was probably like my age or younger. She's asking for about a trip to San Antonio. She's asking like, oh, is the bus here, because it says I'm supposed to leave at like 4:30, but I don't see the bus and I didn't hear anything. And the guy, he's like, okay, so what's your number? And she said the number, and he was like, did you hear your number? And she was like, no, but that's why I was asking, like, did I miss it? Did I not hear something? And he was like, if you didn't hear it, then it didn't happen. Okay? If you didn't hear it, it didn't happen. He was giving her so much attitude. And then she asks again. She didn't ask at 4:30. She asked at like, her bus left at 4:30. She was asking at like 4:15, 4 o'clock, something like that. Then 4:30 happens, and then she asks again. She's like, excuse me, is the bus here? Because I don't see anybody leaving, and my bus is at 4:30. And he's like, I told you already. And he starts yelling at this girl, and she starts crying. Obviously, she starts to cry because I'm getting yelled at by a strange old man with a beard. I'm gonna cry. I'm going to cry. And then this old man, who I believe he was on the same bus as her, he was very kind. He stood up for her. He was like 70 years old or something. He started yelling at the bus attendant, saying like, how dare you just make this little girl cry. All you had to do was just like tell her the bus was here or not. Like, why are you putting up an attitude? And then the bus attendant just literally shut down the entire window. And then they had a weighing scale right in front of the bus attendant, and I don't remember if this happened before the fight or after the fight, but there was this lady, and she brought a luggage, and she wanted to make sure that she could put it on the thing on the bus. And actually, I don't even know why there was a weighing scale, because I never had to weigh my luggage. But anyway, she was weighing hers, and she put her, oh my god, as she was putting her suitcase on the scale. Oh, I don't remember how it happened, but she tripped and she fell. I'm sorry. Anytime I see someone trip and fall, I laugh. Like, you can't not laugh at that. Like, tripping and falling is funny. I don't care. Like, but the reason why I'm like hesitant of like trying not to laugh is because she had like a brace like on her leg, so I felt bad. She had like, it wasn't like full blown. She it wasn't at the stage where she needed crutches, but it was like, okay, she's like limping kinda, and then she fell, and it was just like the way she fell. It was just, she hit the suitcase, like moved around. It just fell on top of the weighing scale and made the big sound. Oh my god, no. And it was just dead silent. Even the homeless people stopped screaming. It was crazy. And then that was the only kindness that the bus attendant showed, was trying to help that lady up. But yeah, that was crazy. And then the Flix bus, it showed up, but it was the complete opposite. It wasn't the green bus. It was some random ass fucking bus. It wasn't even a Greyhound. It was just some random ass bus. And the number on the bus wasn't the same, the colors weren't the same, the name wasn't the same. I don't even know what it said. And then it was just, nobody on that bus knew what was happening, but we all just got on. And then I go to my seat, and I had a specific seat. It was like 3C or something, and I go to it, and as I'm looking around, I only see like 2A, 2B, 3A, 3B. There's no C anywhere, like no letter C. And I'm just like, okay, I'll just sit in 3B. And I sit down, and then this middle-aged bitch-ass woman, this literal bitch of a woman, comes to me, and she starts yelling at me while she's on the phone with someone. She starts yelling at me. She's like, get out of my seat, get out of my seat, get out of my seat. Bitch, what the fuck? Literally, what the fuck is happening right now? What is happening? And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm in 3C, but I didn't know where else to sit because I don't see a 3C here. And she was like, I don't care. I'm gonna sit here. I'm 3B, so get out. And I was like, okay. And then, because someone was sitting in 3A, and I was just like, oh, then where? She was like, and I was like, where do I sit? And then the bus driver comes, and he's like, what's the issue? And I was like, well, I'm 3C and she's 3B, but I don't know where to sit. And the bus driver was like, can I see both y'all's tickets? And I showed him my ticket, and when he asked for her, she was like, don't you ask for my ticket? Don't you ask for my ticket? How dare you ask for it? It's still on her damn phone. And so the bus driver was like, you can sit anywhere, I guess. And the only available seat was all the way in the motherfucking back, next to the restrooms. Fuck you. What is wrong with you? How dare you? Like, no, literally, how dare you? Oh my god. And yeah, so I was sent to the back of the bus. They sent me to the back of the bus. Oh my god. Literally Rosa Parks. Like, oh my god. I'm literally Rosa Parks. Like, that was a joke, I'm so sorry, that was a joke. But yeah, so didn't like the Flix bus, but it did stop like near to my house too, so it was fine. And then 3 goes the red coach. Ooh, it's not working. Now, if you know what the red coach is, you might be asking, hey, why is it third? Why is it after the megabus and after the Flix bus? Okay, well, it would have been my number 1, okay, if you asked me a year ago. Okay, so where I currently am right now is making the red coach the only available option as transportation, unless you want to drive 30 minutes outside to a bus stop. The red coach is the only convenient bus that comes here, and it is so expensive for what it is. It's about $100 round trip. $100. We went from megabus to $25 on the worst day possible to $25 to $100. And it was like, okay, it's fine. You know, the buses are very clean, they're very comfortable, show up on time, no issues, no nothing. No freaks either, okay? Took the fact that they were the only bus in the area so for granted that they now show up and push it to 59 minutes, 59 seconds, 59 milliseconds, okay? They're like the cool kid, they're like too fucking cool for school, like, they are late all the damn time. Like, oh my god. I got a ticket to go home for spring break for 8 in the morning, okay? Get there, waiting, it's 8 o'clock, no showing up. Everybody's waiting in line to get on this bus. I'm like, okay, maybe it's the morning traffic, that's fine. It was Friday too, so I was like, okay. And then 8:30 happens, they show up, I'm like, okay. So we get on the bus, and I'm in the front row, I'm the first seat, I'm like 1A, so I can see the bus driver clear as motherfucking day, okay? And we're not moving. It's been like 10 minutes and we're on this bus, everybody's on this bus, we're not moving. And I'm so confused. And then I look in front of me and I'm like, oh, she's eating her breakfast. Okay. This bitch is eating her McDonald's breakfast. And I'm like, okay, it's been 10 minutes. It's been 15. It's been 30 minutes. And this bitch is still not driven yet. We're still in the bus. We're still parked. And once she finishes, she walks her ass down to the furthest trash can, throws her shit away, takes her sweet time, and then gets back on the bus. And then I was supposed to get home at like 10. I got home at 12 in the afternoon. And I was on the bus, and I am not this type of person to like shit on people, customer service, that type of thing. I'm scared of that. But I was pissed because I spent $100 on this, expecting to come home at 10 in the morning, and you bring me home at 12. I would not have chosen an 8 a.m. bus ticket, okay? You bet your motherfucking ass I would not have chosen an 8 a.m. bus ticket. And I was on the customer service thing, and that's when I found out, yeah, no, we can't give you refunds if it's like not an hour or more. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? And they were like, yeah, I'm sorry, like, I can't really do anything. And I was like, what the actual hell is going on? Like, I know it's not your fault. Like, the customer service person is not the person who's in charge of it. But I hope the Red Coach goes bankrupt. I hope they go bankrupt. I hope whoever is in charge of it burns and rots in hell. Because that's where you fucking belong, bitch. You suck. And everybody from my school complains about it. That's the only thing on our Reddit, is everyone complaining about that damn Red Coach. But everyone still has to use it because that's the only nearby option. Because so many people, they can't, like, drive back. They don't have cars. The Flixbus is too far away. Like, whatever. And then on top of that, the Red Coach has the audacity to only have, like, 2 times a day. Like, what are you doing? Like, every single bus trip that I've taken this year from the Red Coach was late by like minimum 30 minutes. I hate the Red Coach. Die, burn, rot in hell, bitch. And I can't get over the fact that they charge $100 for me to show up an hour and a half late. Like, that just pisses me the fuck off. Don't play with my motherfucking money, bitch. Don't do it. That's why I can only go home 2 times a year. 2 times a year I can only go home. I live in the state that I was born in. I go to school in the state that I was born in my entire life. And you're telling me I go home less than my friend who lives in fucking Indiana? She goes home more because it's cheap. Like, that literally makes no sense to me, that my friend who lives in the fucking Midwest gets to come home to Texas because it's cheaper for her to do that. It's cheaper for her to take a fucking plane multiple times a year than me taking the goddamn Red Coach. Like, that makes no fucking sense. And I live in the same fucking state. Oh my god. Anyways, lastly, the Greyhound. I went on a Greyhound once. Nothing special. Similar to Flixbus, but it was just musty. Like, it smelled bad. Like, it was just like, okay, I see why you're named after a dog. Like, the fuck? It was just, no, like, maybe, I don't know, it was just bad. I'd never go on it again, but yeah, it was also kind of creepy, but you know. So that's that. Okay, please listen to my music, please watch my videos, have a great whatever day I post this as, and a great rest of your week. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Oh.